Guys, we're here today working on a Platinum Series American Standard heat pump. I've been chasing an intermittent problem on this system. Basically what was happening is unit be working fine. All of a sudden the customer would call complaining that the house was over 100 degrees in the house, but actually in cooling mode. Every time we would send a technician out to look at the system, everything checked out good. So I think this is about the fourth time we've been out here on this, and we actually were able to catch the problem. And what's actually happening is the thermostat is calling for cooling, but not sending the signal to de-energize the reversing valve. So it's running in heat pump mode, and actually in cooling, it's raising the set point in the house rather than lowering it, so it keeps the unit running. It keeps continuing to get the house hotter and hotter. So what we're doing, when I came out here, found out what was going on, talked to the FSR. Apparently this board, inverter board here, needs to be upgraded. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today, is go through and upgrade this inverter board. Now, I've killed the power. With this being DC voltage, you want to wait 2 minutes after you pull power, because this will hold a charge. And then I'll show you here in a minute, you can actually put your leads down here at the bottom to check volts DC, and you want to make sure before you start plugging anything or sticking your hands in here that you're getting nothing higher than 40 volts DC. Okay, because like I said, this will hold a charge. And let me see if I can show you where these pins are. Down here at the bottom of that inverter board, right there, it's actually labeled red and black, and that's where you put your meter. I've had this off for well over 2 minutes. You can see my meter is showing below the 40 volts DC, so I'm okay to start plugging this thing in, and that's what we're going to do. Alright, so what I've got here is a device that's supposed to upgrade this board right here that I got from SHEARER. We're going to take it out here. Now, if you're working on a regular, like this one's a 4A7A0060 on this one, you're going to want to plug into the J6 plug, which is right here, labeled J6. Now, if you're working on a side discharge unit, you're going to plug this into J19. So I'm going to take this little board out here. This is what it is. You get a little wire adapter. I'm going to plug this in. Plug it into you have to take this little piece out of there, and don't lose this piece, to allow this adapter to go in. I'm a tight fit here. Alright, now I've got the computer board. Going to upgrade this inverter board set right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn power back on, and this device is going to automatically upload the new version to this inverter board, update it to fix this problem. Okay, and I think the whole thing is going to take about 12 to 13 minutes, so this is, I would say, about a 15-minute process. So I'm going to go ahead and power this back on, get it started up, and we'll see what it does. Helps if you turn the stab in piece the correct way. So now I'm powering it up, okay? It's showing that I have a green light here for the power, and then my communication light is blinking. So that shows that this thing is doing what it's supposed to do. Now, it's gonna automatically start to reboot the drive, and the software is gonna update. And like I said, once it takes about 12 to 13 minutes, and this thing should be upgraded, and we'll be back in business. All right, got the update complete. Just like it says, I mean, it took me about, I'd say about 15 minutes to do this whole thing. The actual process of the update, it was probably about between 12 and 13 minutes. So I powered back down the unit, waited for the lights to go off, waited for my DC voltage to drop below 42 volts DC. I think I'd said 40 volts earlier. That's still good, but you just want to be below 42 volts DC. Be sure you put that little plug back into that J6 connector. It keeps, I'm assuming, trash and stuff from getting in there, but I just put it back. Like I said, you have to take that out to get the adapter for this piece here. This is the upgrade tool. This says 3.9, so I'm assuming it upgraded this to a 3.9 version. There's the part number on the box there. This is a little tool that you can rent to get this job done. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let this thing run, and that should have fixed the problem of this thing intermittently throwing it in heat pump mode when it should be in AC mode. So like I said, hopefully this helps a technician out there. We had gone on this call 4 times before we were actually able to track down this problem. So hopefully we got it now.